of 6%, which is myself, Muhammad. As I recommended hello, we are from Data Communications and Networking class section 3 group 2, and today we will be presenting our group project which is titled Kagawa Grill Network. Our group members consist of 6%, which is myself, Muhammad Hafiz, Adam Mirzan, Kairin Irfan, Intan Nur Fatihah, Nurul Fatihah, and also Aisha Akila.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Aisha Akila binti Saharuddin. My matrix number is AA01346. Today, I will explain about introduction. Kagawa is a halal restaurant located at Dago, Johor. Kagawa Grill serves a variety of Western food and Malay food. Data communication and networking are the most important part to managing the restaurant. Without data and network, the restaurant's data will not be organized and can lead to loss. Now, most restaurants accept orders via WhatsApp, and this can lead to data confusion. Network service should be provided for every department of the restaurant. There are a few departments which are marketing, finance, operation and administration departments. This project will explain the network topology design, configuration and connection testing for this restaurant.
And now for the design of the Kagawa Grill Network. This figure shows the network topology that we have chosen for the Kagawa Grill Network, which is the hybrid topology, or more specifically known as the Starbus hybrid topology. The topology for Kagawa Grill Network consists of two topologies, each for a different department, which are ring topology and also star topology. The hybrid topology is chosen because it contains all the code points of all basic topology that is mixed together instead of having only one specific topology. And now for the network design of the Kagawa Grill Network. This figure shows the network design of the Kagawa Grill Network, which uses hybrid topology. This network consists of one router, four switches, two servers, and 9 PCs. The router on the network is connected to S4 switch, which acts as the main switch to pass all the data from the other switches to the FTP and the HTTP server. All the other switches, which are S1, S2, and S3, all have their own lane. All the switches have the same amount of PCs connected to it, which are 3. And now for the system configuration of the Kagawa Grill Network. Here is the configuration of the PCs in S1 switch. This shows the configuration for the PC0, PC1, and also PC2. The IP address for PC0 is 192.168.10.10. And next, the IP address for PC1 is 192.168.20.10. And lastly, the IP address for PC2 is 192.168.30.10. All the PCs in this switch uses a different gateway. And here is the configuration of the PCs in the S2 switch. This shows the configuration for the PC3, PC4, and also PC5. The IP address for PC3 is 192.168.10.11. And next, the IP address for PC4 is 192.168.20.11. And lastly, the IP address for PC5 is 192.168.30.11. All the PCs in this switch also each uses a different gateway. Each PC has its pair that uses the same gateway, one in every switch. And here is the configuration for the PCs in the S3 switch. This shows the configuration for PC6, PC7, and PC8. The IP address for PC6 is 192.168.10.12. And next, the IP address for PC7 is 192.168.20.12. And lastly, the IP address for PC7 is 192.168.30.12. All the pieces in this switch also each uses a different gateway and has its pair in the other switch just like S1 and S2 switch. This three figures shows the configuration for the HTTP and FTP servers. The IP address for the HTTP server is 192.168.10.200, whilst the IP address for the FTP server is 192.168.20.200. Both the HTTP and FTP server uses a different gateway, and on the far right figure here shows the configuration of the services on the FTP server, which has been set up with a new user, which is Cisco, by inserting the username, password, and permission. And now for the configuration of the switch. All switches uses the same configuration except for S4 switch. Here shows the VLAN configuration, which has been added with a few new VLAN, which are marketing, finance, and operation, which uses VLAN number 10, 20, and 30. The tree figure on the bottom shows the trunk configuration for the S1, S2, and S3 switch. And here is the last switch, which is the S4 switch. This figure below shows the VLAN configuration of the switch, which also has been added with a few new VLAN, which are marketing, finance, and operation on VLAN number 10, 20, and 30. This three figure below shows the trunk configuration on the S4 switch for fasting at 01, 02, and 03 for connecting the S4 switch to all the other switches. And lastly, this figure below shows the trunking configuration for the Giga Ethernet 01. And last but not least is the router. The figure below shows the CLI command for declaring the IP address on the Giga Ethernet 0, 0.1, 0, 0.2, 0, 0.3.
For benefits, first, employees can do their jobs more easily, quickly, and efficiently. Second, restaurants can improve in terms of data and information management. And last, the restaurant can be operating in a much more systematical and well-organized way.
And here we will show you the video of testing the Kagawa Grill Network.
In conclusion, we choose Kagawa Grill Restaurant for our project. The network topology design is hybrid topology. Network service should be provided for each restaurant department to facilitate in-service. The restaurant department is marketing, finance, operation and administration departments. The Kagawa Grill restaurant has successfully developed a network service for each department. Now employees can do their jobs more easily, faster, and efficiently. With the help of the network and the service, the restaurant is able to improve and in terms of data and information management.
And that is all for our video presentation. Thank you for watching.